The short answer is with great difficulty and lots of swearing. However, in reality, as you might be surprised to know, it's quite a complex and multi-stage process. The first step is to do something called photolithography, which is the same process used to make semiconductors and computer chips. For this, what you essentially do is you cover the surface of a metal with a chemical that reacts to light. You then put a cutout of the shape that you want to make in front of a light source. This is called a mask. You focus this down to the size that you want it on the material, and because this casts a shadow, the bits that are touching the light react with the chemical that is coating the material that you want to etch away. The chemical that has reacted with the light then hardens, and you put another chemical on to dissolve the bits that haven't hardened, and then you put another chemical on to etch away or to dissolve the bits of material that aren't covered by the mask. Once you've got the rough shape that you want, you can shape it a bit more finely using something called thin film deposition. This, rather unimaginatively, is where a thin layer of atoms gets deposited on top of a surface of a material. There are many ways to do this. You can evaporate what you want to put on top of it so that it turns into a vapor and then gently settles on top of it. You can use solutions of chemicals that just react with the top surface of the material, or you can just shoot ions at the target. Once you've done that, you can refine it again using photolithography and a few other steps that are industry secrets, apparently. Once it's attached, the pointy pointer, as you put it, stays in the exact same place, and you move the surface of the material underneath it. This can be done by using lots of gearing down so that big movements at one end make very small movements on the other end, which means you have quite a lot of fine control of the sample that you're looking at, and you can just move the sample underneath the pointer and the pointer stays wherever it is. That answers your question. If anyone has any more questions, feel free to ask them and I will do my best to answer them. And until next time, I've been Dr. Alex Foden, the Science Wrangler, and I shall see you one of these days.